We are back, y'all. We are back. We had to reset, but we're back. So, before we get into it, y'all know we need to talk about the gender reveal. We also have a new topic. Miss Stella declined ever sharing nudes with minors. She did. I have the proof. I have the videos that were sent. I have the photos that were sent. So we will talk about that too. So before we get into anything, okay, I need y'all to tap the screen like crazy. We need 10K taps. We need 100 shares. I'm going to lock the chat until we hit our tap and share goals. And we also need roses spams to keep the live up. With these sensitive topics, I need y'all, when you come up, please censor what you're saying. You can't say anything that is going to wish harm upon somebody. You can't talk about certain spicy websites. You can't talk about a lot of stuff that will get the live shut down. So when you do come up here and you want to speak your piece, feel free, but please censor what you're saying so we do not get violations and get reported. When we are talking about sensitive stuff, you guys can also continue spamming roses, continue spamming the F1 comment, tap the screen like crazy. If the live is active, TikTok will not take the live down. So as long as you guys are spamming roses, you're tapping the screen, you're commenting, you're engaging with the comments, we will be just fine. So to get started, we need 10K taps and 100 shares. So everybody share the live, share it to all your friends, share it to your group chat, share it to Discords, share it wherever you want to share, just share the live. While we're waiting for us to hit our goals, I did recently launch my consultants website. So if you guys have been waiting for that, y'all can go ahead and check out the link in my bio to schedule an appointment with me. It will be a one-on-one consultation for people that want to start their social media, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, it doesn't matter. I will brainstorm with you and we will come up with a plan for your social media goals. So you can check that out at your own time. As y'all know, I do TikTok shop. I can also help y'all with that as well. But these topics are going to be very spicy. I need y'all, when you come up here and you're speaking, to just censor what you can and can't say so we don't get taken down. Okay. Very important. Thank you, everybody sharing the live. Thank you, everybody tapping the screen. We hit our goals. Let me go ahead and unlock the chat and I will open up the boxes. So if you didn't get a chance to speak and you want to come up and say something, go ahead and request you guys up.
Okay, I didn't come up for the thing, but I'm just telling you, like, your live isn't showing on our friends thing. Like, you have your thing off still, so where it doesn't show where you're live.
That doesn't happen when you're hosting a live.
Okay,
We
because
got
it wasn't
taken
showing
off.
for me at all. It's still not showing.
It's because we got taken off from the last live. We had a restriction that took us off everybody's For You page.
Oh, okay. Well, send taps and roses to get us back on that For You page. Bye. Love y'all.
Thank you, Turkey.
Turkey, you're so cute.
Y'all. So if you wanted to come up and say something about the gender reveal, go ahead and request up and we will bring you guys up. We will do it in talent show form so everybody gets a chance to speak without being interrupted. Once you get up here, please be on mute and I will put on talent show so that we can do that. Thank y'all for the taps and roses. Thank you for the taps and roses. Okay, let me go ahead and set this up. Boom, boom, boom. And then let me do talent show. So everybody will get a chance to talk, okay? All right, Rosa, did you want to say anything else or do you want me to skip you?
You could skip me for now. I'm still thinking.
Okay. Okay, Lola, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I know this is an unpopular opinion, but Fly was actually really mature, and I don't know if you guys saw that in the beginning. He was really trying to calm his dad and Red down at the same time, and I feel like he was really trying, but just because of the energy and things that were going on with, like, you know, DRI and King and things like that, I think that that kind of caused, you never want to mix that with emotions, and it's a very emotional time. So I just feel bad that it ended that way, and just Kayla and just how she was crying, it was very triggering. I don't know if I can say that word, but it was really sad to hear because you can hear the pain in her voice. And I know, like you said, it's an important moment in her life. So just prayers for her and her baby, because I know that she's stressed out and I know that she needs that right now, the love, all the love that she can get. That's all I wanted to say.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lola. Natalie, go ahead, Natalie.
Hi, I just wanted to say, like, off of what Toxic T was saying, I felt like Red reacted a certain way, and I felt like if it was actually Fly and Kayla's dad having the conversation, I felt like Fly would have kind of just brushed it off and laughed and giggled about it, if that makes sense. It wouldn't have been like such as a big deal as it was to Red, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
That's all I was gonna say.
Okay, got you. Thank you, Natalie. Next, we have I Am Delusional. What's up?
So I feel like two wrongs don't make a right. And, you know, it was about Kayla. And Fly and his brother should have respected her wish.
One second. 1 second. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, 31. Okay. Go ahead.
I feel like that was her time to shine because, like, this is her first baby. And I feel like Fly and his brother shouldn't have fought the dad, whether the dad was in the wrong. That's still her dad at the end of the day. And I don't know. I just feel like they both shouldn't have done what they did.
I agree. Thank you, Delusional. Next, we have Nana. What's up, Nana?
Hey. Okay, so I feel like in this situation, like everybody should have been mature enough to like put everything aside or at least ignore little comments just because of the fact that it was her day and she was enjoying her day. So if they couldn't get together to let her have this one moment to shine, like they shouldn't have went, or you know, like they shouldn't have got into anything before thinking, hey, this is how Kayla's gonna feel. Like Shorty was having a whole mental breakdown. Like it's not supposed to happen, you know, like
Yep.
she's pregnant. That's all.
Yep.
Thank you.
Of course, you're welcome. Thank you. Louisa. Oh, no, Mystery.
Hello, hi. How I feel if Fly would never have went to the bathroom, I feel like none of that would have happened. And it was kind of concerning that everyone was saying that they thought that her dad thought Red was Fly and was pretty much saying he was going to kill him. That's kind of disturbing. And I mean, Red should have handled himself a little bit better. He did know Kayla's dad was drunk. They were all very aware of that. But the way that her dad came at Alex when they went outside just shows that it really was her dad's rage and drinking that started the whole issue. I mean, yeah, everyone could have been more adult about it. But when Fly came out, he literally went up to her dad, asked what happened, said, please tell me what's going on. He was really trying to be mature about the situation. And I really felt bad for him and Kayla.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed.
Thank you.
Mystery. Next we have Callie Barbie.
Hi. I just have like a couple things to say. So I was watching the live. I think regardless, yeah, Red was in the wrong. He didn't mean to hit that girl. But regardless, like Kayla's dad was drunk. I think Kayla's dad should have Kayla's dad and Red were both in the wrong, and both of them should have just like stopped it as soon as like and cut it out. I feel really bad for Kayla. Thank you for letting me come up. And one more thing, I tagged you in a video that showed what happened before it. That's all. Sorry, I'm really nervous. So I just wanted to just add my like 2 cents, and that's it. Thank you for letting me come up.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, thank
Good on
you.
you for coming up. You sound just fine. Don't be nervous.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Have a good one. Y'all, and I did what's it called? Want to let y'all know when you get up here, like don't feel weird, you know? Say your opinion and do your big one. Go ahead, Melanie.
Hi, so I'm currently pregnant right now, and watching that, honestly, oh my God, like that made me so mad. So mad. Because both of them were wrong. One, it doesn't matter what they were on, what they were drinking. They're both adults. You're at a baby shower, at a family event. That is the wrong place. Like if you have an issue, and if Red had an issue with her dad in the first place, it should have been addressed to Fly or Kayla, and it could have been corrected right there and then, or like one of them would have been kicked out. You know what I mean? Like that was just so ridiculous. It was inappropriate, and nobody cared about this a pregnant person's event. Like
Yeah.
what?
That's true. It does feel like Kayla was like the background and they weren't thinking of her feelings in that situation. Go ahead, Louisa.
So I was watching the live, and how you can see, like, I feel like Red have a big ego, and sometimes he got to put his ego to the side, because like him hitting his sister of Kayla's dad was trigger the fight more, because he was about to calm down, if you can see, but he hit his sister, so he was like, heck no, you know.
Y'all
Like
can
anybody.
see the video. I did post the video on my Instagram Reels. So if you're wondering what is the video we're talking about, I posted it on my Instagram Reels. So y'all can go see it for yourself. But it does seem like he was going to calm down if he didn't like rile it back up by hitting him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And anybody has a human, you're going to react if they triggering, like if they hit your brother, your mom. But it was very sad to end, because I felt like they jumped him, and that was like very sad to hear her.
Yeah, screaming.
So I was actually watching the whole thing, and as a mom who actually went through something similar to that at their own kind of event, that one made me feel really, really bad for Kayla, because I know what she's going through. I know that feeling. And to have to pick between your dad or your close family member and your own person you love, that is the worst feeling in the world. So
hold on, everybody. I'm gonna drop everyone because Kayla's here and I would like her to speak on her own situation. So hold on 1 second, y'all. Kayla, yeah, she's here. And she doesn't need stuff right now.
Kayla.
Yeah, you're echoing.
How do I stop that?
If you swipe up or swipe down to look at your notification. Okay.
Better?
Yeah, it's better now.
Okay. Somebody said that it's hard for me to choose between close family and my dad. I'm on my dad's side. I'm with my dad no matter what. That was very messed up. If y'all watch the video, you will literally see Frankie hit my tia. After Frankie hit my tia, that's when my dad went after him. I have poor connection. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're connected.
Can you hear me? I have poor connection.
Yeah, you're connected before, but we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, my dad got hit. I mean, not my dad got hit. My Frankie, sorry, I'm still like riled up. Frankie went to hit my dad and hit my tia on accident, and that's when my dad went crazy. And if you watch the video clearly, you will literally see a woman, my tia, get hit. My tia was the quietest woman there. I don't know if his mom is jealous because she's ugly and she looks like fucking Kourtney Kardashian. I don't know what the heck it is, but they are all weird. I have all my stuff packed right here. I'm with Cece, and they are all weird for that. I paid for everything. I paid $13,000. Me and my man paid $13,000 for that reveal. That got completely ruined. She's sitting there drunk, telling everybody to get out and kicking everybody out in a house that she didn't even pay for. That was my day, not her day. I don't know if she thought she was having a baby, but I don't know. And she's been had a problem with me since she found out I was pregnant, and she will never see her grandchild ever.
Damn. I mean, you are fully.
She told me after the off-camera parts that y'all didn't even see because the kid got banned. She said, "Why did I even get pregnant then?" When I said I hate his family. Yes, I hate you when I hate his brother. I do. Don't question why I got pregnant. I'm not effing y'all every night. I'm not. I'm not. I'm effing my man.
That's a fact.
And I hate his family. I love his daughter. That's his only thing. I love his daughter. Heart out for his daughter. I hate his family. I do. She ruins my night. She kicked everybody out. All the things in there I paid for. She stressed me out. Ask Cece. She stressed me out the past 3 days since we've been at that Airbnb. She put me on babysitting duty with Kalaya because she likes to get drunk too much. And she put me on babysitting duty where I needed to do my hair, where I needed to get things done. She didn't pay for anything in that house, and she has no right to kick everybody out. The only reason that I left is because I have a baby in my belly, and staying there was going to stress me out. And my family was begging me to leave. Begging me. So that's why I left. But realistically, I want to call the cops on her and get her out of that Airbnb. Because me and my man paid for that. Not her. And I don't know what his brother's on, where he was saying that he thought that my dad said something. My dad didn't say anything wrong. If you watch the video, my dad thought that Frankie was Alex and said that he loves him And then afterwards, the part that we can't hear on camera, my dad said, you did something great. You gave me a grandson. Thank you. And then he said, nobody Kill me. Like, nobody said that, you drugged up brain. Nobody said that. Nobody said that. And I told Alex, I said, if that was you, you would have thought you had a very special moment with my dad. You would have thought you had a very special moment with my dad if that was actually you. My dad got them mixed up, and then he said, I'm not Alex. And then went to go punch him, punched my whole tia.
Yeah.
Punched her. And then when I told Jenny, because Jenny was like, it's your dad. Your dad's the issue. Go watch back the video. My dad is not the issue. And then I said, your son punched my tia. She said, good, she deserved it. So what did my tia do? Did y'all see my tia do anything that night? Because my tia didn't even talk, and my tia requested to not even be on camera. So what did my tia do?
Nah, she was not wrong in any.
Yeah, but apparently she deserves to get hit under Ginny. Ginny is so drunk that Kalaya had to go home with somebody else. So McCartney, you might want to try to pick up your daughter. I tried to get her to come with me. Honestly, I did, because I didn't want her in that environment. So I tried to get her to come in the car with me. But yeah, so she's that drunk that Kalaya had to go somewhere else.
Oh my God. Kayla, can I bring you back up?
Yeah, honestly, I'm at this ultrasound place because my ultrasound tech, we're going to do ultrasound real quick and make sure that everything's good after all, like, the screaming and yelling. Yeah. But I'm going to go on live again when I'm home in, like, 40 minutes.
Okay. And I'm glad you're checking it.
Yeah, of course. Well, it was supposed to be at the gender reveal, but that didn't get done. I was literally cleaning myself because I'm literally blue, like, everywhere, and I was in the shower cleaning myself up, and I had to throw on clothes and run out because I hear that my dad's getting, like, fought in.
Literally.
But yeah, so there was still games to be played. I literally still have my gift baskets that y'all saw me make, and I was so happy to make. They're back here because we didn't even get to play any games but one. I didn't get to do my ultrasound. I didn't get to do anything. Nothing. My day got completely effed up, completely ruined, and nobody could give me that day back. Nobody can, unfortunately. Not one person.
Exactly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to let you go on your thing. I just wanted to say on my side because I seen you having, like, a panel about it.
Yeah. Thank you, Kayla.
You're good. Thank you.
Oh, Lord, y'all. See, this is the shit that was not supposed to happen at all in any way. Like, at all. This was not supposed to happen. And she's completely right. She will never get this day back where it was just her family, and a good time. So unfortunately, like, she now has to deal with this thought. But, you know, I'm glad that she's going to take care of the baby, make sure everything's all good. But she clearly absolutely sides with her father. And with her now new information, there's no way that it even needed to go that way. Clearly, her aunt was not even wanting to be on camera. Why would she even want to be in any type of altercation? You feel me? So I feel real bad. And I'm very glad that she got to have a chance to come up here and just say her piece real quick, go take care of the baby. She'll get back on later, like she said. And I hope all of y'all are smart enough to give her love and care when she gets back on. She doesn't need nothing else. She doesn't need no ha, he, none of that shit, okay? Y'all need to get up in that live and just share love, okay? Support her. Show her that y'all are still here for her. That shit should have never happened. Whatever it is, do not go in that live and become nasty and mean to this girl. She doesn't need that right now. At all. So let's go ahead and reopen the boxes. If y'all still want to have a conversation, when y'all come up here, please do not have no disrespect, okay? As y'all know, you can say your opinion, but do not be disrespectful, okay? So if you would like to come up, let me go ahead and restart that. Okay. Thank y'all for the gifts. Please keep spamming F1 in the comments. Spam roses if you can, and keep tapping the screen. Okay. Mods, if you guys can help bring people up, and once they speak, help drop them down, that will be helpful so we can have some order. I want everybody to have a chance to say their opinion, but again, keep it respectful. And then we can have these conversations. Okay, so yes, the mods are going to help people come up. I'm going to put it on. Is it giving me talent show? The talent show is on, I think. Hold on. Let me take it off sub only. Let me see if that helps. Okay. Okay. I just had to keep it cordial, keep it cute while Kayla was in here because, again, we are not dealing with no type of stress right now. Okay. So each of y'all, it's not letting me do talent show. I don't know why it just went away. So I will give y'all each a minute to speak. And then I will have y'all drop so we can have new people come up. Francesca, what's your opinion, love? Or Adriana, what is your opinion?
So, given the new information that Kayla just shared, I've only seen videos of what happened, clips of her screaming, saying, "That's my dad, that's my dad," and just all of it. That was messed up on Frankie's part. He shouldn't have even swung. You're at a baby shower.
Right.
For your nephew that's supposed to be coming. So why are you going to ruin that?
Right.
I just hope Kayla has a peaceful night, and if she's still in here, girl, take care of yourself and that baby. Team boy, yep. I got a 1-year-old boy.
Period. Thank you, Adriana.
You're welcome.
Francesca, what's up, love?
Yeah, sorry. Thank you for letting me come up on here. Personally, I have dealt with fighting with family, and that happens when you have two people that love each other, and then they involve the family gets involved with their fights, and then they unfortunately have to deal with like the backlash of that. And unfortunately, the father, you can tell, is protecting his daughter and his sister. You can tell he's protecting his sister. I don't know if he said anything like that. She said he didn't say anything like that. I take her word for it because she doesn't lie. Like, there's very few moments where we've seen her lie. And I'm tired of the crap where you see them online and they, treat these women so disrespectfully, and they have their babies. After tonight, I am unfollowing both of, not Kayla, both the Island Boys. I will not be a part of that.
Okay. Thank you, Francesca, for your opinion.
I just want to say something real quick. I just want to say that I'm actually happy that Kayla did came in here and said what she said, so a lot of people can understand her point of view.
Thanks.
If Kayla is still in here, I hope the baby is okay, and I will be continue praying for you.
Period. Thank you, Rosa. Emmy, go ahead, Emmy.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and just first off say my heart totally goes out to Kayla as a mom myself. That is such an amazing moment that you're supposed to share with your friends and family, and that was completely ruined. Red was completely out of line. You can tell, like, because I watched the whole thing, right? So you can tell that he's off the, like he was doing weird stuff on camera and stuff like that, thinking that this is like a house party or something like that. Like he failed to remind himself that this is a gender reveal.
Can I pause you for a second? Okay, so y'all are asking what's the new information. So Kayla did come up here and clear up that the things that we thought we heard were not actually said. So somebody said that Kayla's dad tried to threaten by K-I-L-L, like, I will K-I-L-L you, and the only good thing you've done is give me a son. And they made it sound really negative. Kayla came up here and cleared it up. She said that her father did not say those things. He actually was thinking that he was speaking to Alex, and he was saying, thank you for giving me a son. I really appreciate you. Like, he was giving Alex love. Like, he was giving him love. So none of those things happened. And for some reason, Red took it the wrong way, and Red attacked. The Tia, her auntie, was in the way on accident, and she didn't even want to be on camera. She had no reason to be in that situation, but she was hit instead. And Kayla also emphasized that she's 100% on her dad's side, period. She also emphasized that she 100% is not going to be allowing Fly and Red's mom to see the baby because she ruined the night. She got belligerently drunk and was absolutely just acting up. She was telling people to get out of the house. She was ruining the moment. She had Kayla babysitting Kalaya whole time when Kalaya was, so supposed to be under the grandmother's care. And then Kayla was trying to get ready. She was trying to put everything together. She's the one who bought the Airbnb. She's the one who put everything and set everything up. Her and Fly did that. And Fly's mother was just taking control of everything. So Kayla came up and cleared up everything. And she is currently on the way to see the ultrasound tech to make sure everything's good with her and the baby, because a lot of stress just happened. And she's 100% standing behind her dad. And she's completely upset with how everything went because she does not understand why anything went that way when the day was supposed to be about her, her baby, and something just amazing happening for the both of them. So that's what she came up and said, and she cleared that up. I will obviously download and post this to YouTube if y'all want to see for yourself what she said word for word. She did also say that she will be live later so that she can speak about what happened. And I just want to emphasize that when she does go live, I need y'all to show her love and care because she's dealing with a lot all at once in one day on supposed to be her happiest day. She also said that Fly's mom was belligerent, drunk, to the point where she wasn't even able to take the baby home. So Kalaya went home with a different person. She tried to have Kalaya come with her, but Kalaya ended up going home with someone else. And Kayla said this all on her own. I will download and post this up to my YouTube if y'all would like to see what she said word for word and not just take my word for it, because I can't say everything she said word for her word, but that's what happened. So yeah, for the people who were asking for the update of what she said, that's what she said. Emmy, did you want to go ahead and finish up?
Yeah, for sure. So I did want to say what Kayla said on live earlier. It was that conversation actually, like she said, was supposed to be a good conversation. He said, I love you though still, and he was just standing up for his daughter, saying like, don't mess with her, basically. And it really bothered me, the fact that Red was completely out of line. Yes, her dad drank, and he probably shouldn't have drank that much. And a lot of people are trying to put blame on him. But at the end of the day, it was Red. And he didn't also put into consideration that there was also many kids there as well. So I just want everybody to remind themselves that don't put so much blame on her dad, but Red was completely out of line. But yeah, that's my intake.
Thank you, Emmy. So once y'all speak, keep it short and then go ahead and drop for me so that more people can come up. We have a lot of people in the request, so I want people to have a chance to speak. Go ahead, Danielle.
Chat, you guys have to keep it respectful. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but chat, keep it respectful. I am blocking. I see hella rude comments about Kayla being in the wrong.
Can you hear me?
Thank you, Ileana. Yes, we do want to keep it respectful in the comments. The mods are on full duty, blocking and muting anybody who's going to be disrespectful, rude, nasty, mean, whatever it is. Y'all will get blocked and you will not be unblocked until the new year. So please keep it cute in the comments, or we'll put it on sub only if we can't do that. Danielle, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I was just going to say, when the whole live started, Red was I kind of myself thought the whole time, this isn't gonna be good, this isn't gonna be good. He was very acting out. He not saying anything's wrong with having a vape, but he was vaping the whole time and all that kind of stuff. And I thought it was kind of not right to do for a gender reveal. I don't know, that's just me, but anyways, but at the end, once they found out that they were having a boy, the dad did go up to Fly and say, the only thing you did right was give me a boy. He did say that, and it was probably jokingly, and I think it was jokingly, because Fly would just laughed it off and they hugged it off and they walked away. But I think Red might have taken a lot of things that the dad says off. And one more thing, were you saying about taking Kalaya? Yeah, Toxic just said his mom's best friend April, I think. she took Kalaya home, and she will be getting Kalaya tomorrow. So Kalaya is good to go, and all of that. So
Good. That's good to hear. Thank you, Danielle.
you're welcome. Have a nice night, ladies.
You too. Fall on Frost. What's up?
Hello. So before everything broke out, there was a heated argument in the kitchen, as I don't know if everybody caught this. And it does look like Kayla's dad was provoking Red. So I feel like, how do you know that Red wasn't just defending himself and his brother, and vice versa? How do you know that Fly wasn't defending himself against himself and his brother? I mean, it's, you know, a lot of people want to point the fingers at these kids, but I feel like Kayla's dad could have been way more respectful and not shown up belligerent at his daughter's baby shower. I mean, did anybody take that in consideration? And I feel like it's not really cool to tell everybody the condition of Fly's mother on live to everybody. That should be like family business. I mean, if everybody's seen what happened actually on live, you have to take other people's feelings into consideration. Nobody wants to be attacked, especially at a baby shower. I mean, all kind of wrong. And I understand Kayla maybe wants to defend her dad, but the Island Boys, I mean, you have to give them respect. The reason why Kayla blown up in the first place was because of Fly. So, like, I feel like everybody always attacks them, and you have to respect them.
One second. Fall on Frost. Does anybody in the panel want to rebuttal what Fall on Frost is saying? Y'all have a right to unmute and speak if you would like to rebuttal what she's saying.
Hey, I will. Okay, so she stated like, you know, that Kayla shouldn't have said anything about like the condition of Fly's mom, but like I feel like she went and like talked about that, like saying that she was drunk and stuff, only because if you watch a clip, like you can hear when like they're outside or something like that, the mom says like something to Kayla, like, oh, you better watch it or something like that. I don't know if I was the only one that heard that, but I think a lot of people were talking about that too. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why like she was just trying to explain like why everybody was like rowdy and stuff like that.
Okay. So if anybody else would like to speak up on what Fall said, y'all can speak up. Just unmute yourself and speak. Because she's the first one that had that kind of opinion. So if anybody would like to go against what she's saying, y'all have every right to unmute and speak. I don't agree personally, but I will give my opinion afterwards.
Yeah, I just want to say condoning that's pretty crazy. And then two, I just think the mom's an absolute psychopath. I don't know if anyone else noticed, but as he was going after the dad and then accidentally hitting the aunt, it almost looked like the mom was getting a rise out of it. Didn't seem like she was trying to prevent him from, you know, going after the dad. And it almost looked like she was smirking. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I just kind of...
Well, I was actually going to update y'all. I just got the full video from Delulu T's page. So I am going to post that on my Instagram real quick. So if y'all guys would like to watch that, you can at the beginning part before it actually went down. So let me know if you guys would like me to post that or not on my Instagram Reels so y'all can watch that. Anybody else want to speak to what Fall on Frost said?
Okay, I'm confused. Really quick, I thought Fly's mom is the one that always keeps Kalaya, like, throughout the week. Am I wrong, or what's going on with her?
She is. Y'all, my Instagram is in my bio, link in bio on TikTok here. So yeah, she is normally the one who has the baby. So I don't know if today she just wanted to hang loose or something. So she got a little drunk. I don't know. But that's what Kayla said. Kayla said, you know, the entire day she was just like not with Kalaya. She wasn't doing nothing for Kalaya. And Kayla was the one who had her with her while getting ready.
Oh, shit. Damn. Well, I hope the best for all of them. I hope everything works out, and I hope everything chills out. Is Kayla's mom around? Or just her dad was there?
Kayla's mom was there at the event, is what they said, is what Kayla said.
Damn.
The video I just
Well, I
posted, her
hope
mom.
everything works out.
Okay, so
Thanks
if
for
y'all want
having
to,
me.
we can just have an open panel conversation. It does not have to be one by one, so y'all can come up and speak against each other if you would like to as well. Fall on Frost has the most outside opinion, I would say. I feel like you're really defending the boys right now, which is surprising to me because I feel like in no way is it okay for what happened when it's supposed to be Kayla's day. This is her one and only chance to have her first ever baby reveal, and I'm surprised that you're defending them. So if anybody else has anything that they would like to say, Fall, you can unmute. Anybody can unmute. Y'all can unmute and just really have a conversation.
I have something. So basically, I think like, every time that they're on kick on a stream, nothing good comes out of it. Like always something happens, like fighting or whatever. I feel like this was a moment where it should have been like just with their family and something that wasn't supposed to be like online, Because I feel like that also causes people to act up too. Because you're on a stream and all this stuff, and like there's drinking
Even
involved.
when they're on live with Jake Doherty, they're always fighting, they're always hitting girls, they always have problems. Like I just don't understand. Like I don't understand.
It should have been like an exclusive, like an exclusive thing where it was just like between the family and an intimate gathering. But like I feel like a lot of the times influencers like they like the attention and stuff that brings, but like sometimes you don't need the attention. It's like a family thing, and like you want to share like love between you guys, and like it shouldn't. Yeah, someone just commented it's all about the money. Like I'm pretty sure they were getting paid for that stream. I don't know if the account got
Jack. I'm sorry, not Jake.
Yeah, Jack. But yeah, so I don't know. I really don't think that was something that should have been brought online. They should have just kept it towards the family and not include everybody in it, because there was like 30,000 people in that stream. So
and Fly should have checked Red, because that's ridiculous. If somebody
too, like what the hell, he did not defend like that. That's crazy. That was crazy.
He should have checked Red, because first of all, that's his gender reveal, and that's his girl's dad.
Yeah, and then if you see like a video, like he was trying to like talk Red. I mean, not Red. Wait, yeah. Red is the one that's not the dad. Yeah, Fly. Okay. Fly was trying to talk to Red about like, what happened. Like when he pulled him over by the corner or whatever. And then he was like, yeah, I fought him too. Like, what good does that do? Yeah. Like, you're just trying to like start shit like even more. Like you're trying to add fuel to a fire,
Can I see what started it all?
He was being disrespectful in the beginning. I actually watched the whole stream too, and Red was off the chain in the beginning, not even towards when it happened with the father. He was already had a problem. If you watch from the beginning of the stream, that he had a problem with Kayla's dad already. When they were walking out to go watch the to do the reveal, he was saying something at the pool about his father. So I just think, I just think Fallen is very wrong, because not only to have respect for the Island Boys, they don't respect women. And they're very disrespectful to women. So hopefully Kayla sees all this and can get past this. But it's been since the giddy up with them disrespecting women.
Well, there was a heated conversation in the kitchen before the fight broke out.
Ray, I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. Like when the live started and Red was on there, like the whole time he was disrespectful. He was doing weird things, like sticking his tongue out, doing all this weird shit, and I was like, that's not appropriate for a gender reveal, like on the live. Like this is a gender reveal for your brother's baby. Why are you acting crazy?
With little kids there at that, what he was doing.
And he was all about, where's my vape? Where's my vape? My vape needs to be charged. And it's like, what are you worrying about that right now for? What's going on?
He was in like a little club vibe, like relax. This is a gender reveal.
Yeah. There was a tall man on the screen saying that the father started it. That's why.
No, absolutely not. The father did not.
And there was a heated before the fight broke out. there was a heated conversation between Red and the father. And there was a talk after Fly was talking to Red in the kitchen alone. A gentleman walks over and he said, Kayla's dad started it.
I mean, of course.
So if nobody was really there, you can't hold strong opinions if nobody was really there to not see what really started it. Because if you did watch it, there was a heated conversation. Way.
I watched it.
I really don't think anything was appropriate that would happen.
No. And like, none of us were there. The only thing that I saw on the live was Kayla's dad said to Fly, the only good thing out of you was that you gave me a grandson. And that
I
also
think it's messed up. I've seen that, and that's like not.
Yeah, they could be jokingly, and Fly seemed okay with it. He was like, "Yeah, I walked away."
That's
from
probably
it,
how
so.
they play around. You don't know
That's
like
really
their
not
history
nice.
and their relationship. Like they probably were just playing around. You guys probably.
Well, if somebody said that to you as the father
second.
of the child, it's really not nice.
Well,
Well, you see all the stuff that he puts his daughter through. Like obviously, like if you
Can y'all wait 1 second? Wait 1 second. I just posted the beginning of the altercation on my Instagram Reels. So if y'all want to go watch that and get your own opinion before coming up on the panel, you can do that. I posted that on my Instagram Reel. And my Instagram Reel is on my actual page. So y'all can go and look at it. When y'all are up here talking, like everybody can talk, but talk one by one. Like give each other the chance to speak. Like let's not talk over each other because then we can't hear anything. So I want this to be an open panel. Anybody can speak. If you come up here, please be unmuted and speak. If you're not going to speak, then please drop so somebody else can talk, okay? Go ahead, y'all.
Feenyx, can I say something?
After you, I'd like to talk.
I also think it's messed up that it was Kayla and Fly's gender reveal, and it was more like it was all about Red and Fly. Like, we barely seen Kayla in the whole thing. Like, it was more about Fly and Red.
Yes, and I'd like to add on to that. Starting from the beginning, I noticed watching the live, a lot of times it was focused on them. Red kept inserting himself. I noticed, like, when Fly would say something, he would always, like, kind of like a what about me? And then as you hear Kayla comes on the live, she set up everything. She paid for everything. She's trying to get herself ready, has Kalaya all day. So she pretty much was the meat of this whole event, but nothing was really geared towards her. So that didn't
Why you
sit
make
well
that?
with me.
I just wanted to come up, Feenyx, and say, like, you're amazing for doing this, and I pray for Kayla. I feel so bad, but why she just mentioned that having Kalai all day again, you know how people are, and totally gonna, I'm not saying you are, but, or you guys, any of you ladies, are gonna twist that and use that against Kayla, complaining, quote unquote, about having Kalai, and I know that's not the case. She loves that little girl so much, but it was supposed to be a day about her, so the grandmother is very, very wrong for acting the way she acted today.
Yes, and I agree. If I have children myself, and I do know it's a lot of everyone who can relate, who has little sisters, aunts, daughters, sons, babies, they're a lot. But this was supposed to be about her, and it seems like it was already set up, pre-planned. Grandma was supposed to watch her, help out, and she didn't get that fully. So.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why I wanted to come up and say thank you for doing this, Feenyx. It's amazing of you, and I absolutely love you. But yeah, I just wanted to make a note on that because you know how the people are on this app, so they'll twist that on her, and that's not wrong. She's already had enough stress today, you know?
Exactly. No, and that's why I said, like, when she does go live, I don't think that it's fair to give her any extra stress. I think we should listen and, take in what she's saying. If it were up to me, girl, if I was in your position, sub the fuck only. If y'all gonna talk shit, y'all have to pay me to talk shit, because one thing about it, this situation is not fair, it's not fun, and it's not okay. And I think she has every right to, not have to deal with that. So
yeah,
I agree.
She shouldn't have to deal with any BS tonight at all.
Yeah.
Like, no one should have to go through this during a gender reveal or a baby shower, because that's already so much stress. Your body's going through so much of a strain.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm glad that she went to go see the ultrasound tech just to make sure everything's good. The baby's not acting up, or, levels are high. So she's doing her due diligence to make sure she and the baby are okay, period.
And did
And
anybody
that's
else
amazing.
did anybody else notice like the whole stream she was on there maybe like once or twice, and then once they found out that she was having a boy, it wasn't even on her. It was on the twins, and it wasn't even on her or the mom or dad. It was like kind of like, wait, she's the most important person. What the fuck?
Yeah, they moved
The
it
one
away and
giving
then
birth.
put it to her for a second. I didn't like that.
She was on there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And it showed Fly and Red the whole entire time, and then that's when the fight and all that happened. I was like, poor Kayla didn't even get any screen time, and she's the one having the baby. What's going on?
Yeah. Feenyx, will you drop me so your other people can come up? I don't know how to do that yet.
I got you.
I want to say something.
He didn't
Go ahead,
even hug
Monica.
her when they
Okay,
first found
so
out.
I did see where it was Red. Well, I guess Fly was saying how they fell in love in the house or whatever. And he was like, before that moment, he was like, before I say all this, before you have your moment, Red, let me get this out the way. So I'm not sure if it was set up or not.
I honestly don't think anything was set up. I honestly think things went the way they went because it was so chaotic prior. It sounds like a lot of things were chaotic prior. It sounds like a lot of things were just, supposed to be a certain way and they didn't end up a certain way. Especially from what Kayla said, like she wasn't supposed to have Kalaya with her the whole day. She was supposed to be able to get ready and, be peaceful, be calm, get excited. And unfortunately, she did have to watch Kalaya, which, she loves Kalaya and she probably had no problem with that. But it was set that the grandmother was supposed to have Kalaya. So that already didn't go as planned. Who knows what else didn't go as planned. So.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Real.
Okay, so this is such a typical Red and Fly live. Like, doesn't Red fight everybody on every kick live that they have been on? Are we not going to speak on the fact that both Red and Fly are drug addicts? And yes, it has been said over and over. Even Fly would get mad at his mom because she drinks wine all.
Hold on, Miss Real. Y'all, when you come up here, you have to censor the things you say so the live does not get taken down or flagged. Please, as you guys are up here, censor the things you say. You can't say drugs. You got to pick something else like rugs, or if you're going to say kill, you got to say, off somebody. Like, censor what you're saying so our live does not get down. Everybody, please keep tapping the screen so the live is active, and spam roses if you can as well. That helps with the live. If you're not already following, follow as well. That shows the TikTok algorithm that nothing wrong is happening in here so that they don't take us down. You can also spam F1 in the comments. Okay, so go ahead.
Can I say something? Sorry, I don't want to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll be really quick. I didn't watch it or anything, but just seeing it from the perspective of seeing their drama for all these months and being close with my dad, and Kayla said she's like a daddy's girl before. If I was dating someone like that who's made me look like Boo Boo the Fool online for months, and then they had their family there acting like that, I don't want to say what my dad would do if he pulled up drunk. I kind of feel like, yes, it's not okay that all that happened and it was her day, but at the same time, if someone treated your daughter like that for months on end,
exactly,
like, I just can't, or I don't know.
Exactly. Her dad had to drink
how dads
to
are
even
when
calm.
they're crazy, like they're so protective over their daughters, and I don't think it's right that it happened there and then. That was her time. It was time to support her and be there for her and get along. But I can't say what my dad would have done in that situation.
Red does this every time he has a camera on him.
And that is my take, but that's all I wanted to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Lolo. Okay, y'all. So every 5 minutes, we will drop the panel and then bring people back up. So if you want to come back up, just request and we'll bring you back up. Please and thank you. Because there's a lot of people, everybody wants to say something. That's fine. Just let's keep it cute and, have a conversation, 5 minutes, and then we'll drop y'all. Okay, go ahead.
Feenyx, I keep getting kicked off, so I just want to say something. Right before that fight started out, there was like they said, numerous people said, there was a heated conversation. Nobody knows what was said in that conversation, but I did specifically hear Red say, and nobody's going to unalive me. So whatever happened prior to that, him saying that, I don't know.
Okay, so I did just post that clip. on my Instagram Reels. So that clip right before the altercation, I posted that on my Instagram Reels. So if y'all want to listen to it, see if you can catch what was said, you can try to figure it out as well.
Right. And Feenyx, one thing that does bother me, and I know other people have said it too, is that as an adult, if there's going to be alcohol at a situation like this, it's up to the adults to control what they consume. And I'm sorry if I wasn't supposed to say the A word, but it's up to them to be the adults in the situation, control what they're consuming at that time so they're not belligerent. Because like there were so many kids there. And as you know, they look up to us, and for these adults to act like this. But I can tell you, if Red wouldn't have been the aggressor, because the father, he wasn't the aggressor. Red went after him. Then the people held Kayla's dad back when they should have went after Red, who was the aggressor, not Kayla's dad.
Well, let's keep in mind, security is paid by the twins, probably. The
That's
twins
true.
and Kayla. So their number one top priority is to protect them versus anybody else at the party, in my opinion. That's what it would be. So it makes sense that the dad got grabbed first before Red was grabbed, even if he were the original first aggressor.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, thank you.
I just want to say, didn't Fly and Kayla's family just go on vacation not too long ago? I thought him and her dad were okay. So what brought all this out at the gender reveal?
That's a good question. I don't know because I do recall that they just had a good time. So I'm really not sure.
I thought it was just the two of them. I didn't think it was the family.
Yeah, I think Fly went with
I just
them.
feel like it's because it was a camera in front of them, and I guess they had to show out or something.
That's sad they did that at the expense of Kayla.
But how
Kayla
come
was
no one's
really
making
mad.
mention of the fact that Red like hit the aunt, right? And
Oh,
that
yeah,
the dad was literally like 4 feet away. Like,
Yeah, but
so
wasn't
was he
Red
not
trying to hit
aiming
the
for
dad
the
when he hit the
dad
aunt?
or for the aunt? Because he was like 4 feet away.
Well, if you guys do watch the video, which I posted on my Instagram Reels, you can see the video that it's.
I saw it live.
It's clear that he was going for the dad, in my opinion. But
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It looks
But
like
is he
was
a go-go gadget? Is he Inspector Gadget? Because how would he have literally hit the dad when he was clearly aiming for the aunt 4 feet away? How long are his arms? Let's be for real.
That's true.
I've watched it 5 different times.
Not sure.
I'm just saying.
I just wanted to come up here real quick and ask just one thing and then drop that I've seen. Like, I was concerned and other people I've seen. What does F1 in the chat mean?
I'd like to know that too.
That saves the chat when we're getting mass reported or we're talking about sensitive topics. TikTok likes to see that the chat is active, so spamming F1 makes it active. Spamming roses makes it active. Following the host makes it active. Sharing the live, commenting, just in general, anything that makes the live active, the live will not get reported or taken down.
And I also seen before the live ended, I also seen that I think somebody else got into a fight, but the cameraman didn't show it. If y'all seen that.
Oh, yes. I'm curious about that because, listen, I have yes. So Kayla kept screaming, Alex, Alex, Alex. And everyone keeps saying Red and the dad reunited when they were outside. But I have a vision of maybe Alex got a little heated and got into it with the dad. Because...
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
But they were hugging in the
Kayla
kitchen.
had said that it was, no, Kayla was saying to her dad, hey, Dad, that's Alex.
Fly, thinking that he was Red.
Yeah.
No, that was the beginning, though. I'm talking about when they went outside.
Yeah, that's what
like
I'm
the
saying.
secondary
like,
part.
Yeah,
and she kept saying, Alex, Alex, Alex. Wouldn't she say Frankie, Frankie, Frankie?
Yeah, true. That is true.
I'm just saying. It's just
but
a
also wanted
And
to
wasn't the
mention
dad, when
that-
he was talking to Frankie, didn't he think he was talking to Alex?
So when I watched the little clip that from the beginning and actually like paying attention closer now, what it sounded like when it all started is that the dad did say, I love you. And then Red said, well, I'm that N-word. And the dad said, well, me too. And then Red said, yeah, but nobody can off me.
What?
I just want to say that I don't know why there was alcohol at the party.
Right.
From what I saw, the second half of the fight was Kayla's dad ran after Fly, but thinking Fly was Red, because she kept saying, "Dad, that's Fly. Dad, that's Alex. Dad, that's Alex." So I think the dad went to Alex thinking it was Red.
And right after Red and his dad got into, Red and Kayla's dad got into it, he even told Fly, I thought he was you. So that means you were that drunk that you thought he was Fly?
I think what had happened is when they went back outside, Red confronted the dad again, and then Fly stepped in, and that's why Kayla was screaming, "Dad, that's Fly. Dad, that's Fly."
I don't think so. I think he went out there to check on Kayla, and then his dad seen him, but Kayla, yeah, she did say, "Dad, that's Fly," or Alex. She said Alex, but everyone can't blame Red on, it's not all his fault.
Yeah, but we don't know what was said when they were in the kitchen. For all we know.
I'm sorry.
Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
We can hear both of us. Can you hear me?
We can hear all y'all.
Okay, thank you. I didn't want to interrupt anybody, so I've been just keeping quiet. But I wanted to say I think both parties are in the wrong. Kayla's family and Fly's family. I feel like there shouldn't have been alcohol there, like somebody had already said. I feel like Kayla's already known that Fly has been shitty to girls before in the past, and Red. So that was brought up earlier too. And then I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? I just think the whole thing was wrong. To be honest, I think both families were wrong, and that's it.
Does anybody think Red was on something?
No, I feel like
yeah, of course, of course, 1,000%.
Yes,
Me too.
But Fly, I think he handled it a little better than what he used to handle it.
Yes,
I agree.
Fly,
They were
yeah,
all
he was
on
doing
something.
Oh my god! Why does everyone think they're always on something?
Because
I don't think Fly was on anything. Fly was also refusing to drink every time Red tried to offer him something. So I think Fly was really trying to be responsible.
I think
but
so too.
Red was being a little aggressive.
eyes.
Red did say something about popping pills too.
He did, yes.
But Fly clearly looked like he was on something. If you guys seen the beginning of the live, he clearly looked like he was on something.
But they also was talking about how Kayla's dad arrived, and they were talking about how he was moving, like he had zoomies or something. Like,
yes, I know someone thought.
Did anyone see in the clip when the security guard went up to Fly and said that her dad was the one that started it?
because I posted the video, and that second when, as soon as the video starts, as soon as the guy's turning the corner towards Red and Kayla's dad, you could hear Kayla's dad like holding him, and he's like, and I'll,
Yes, and Red even said.
and then
"No
Red
one's gonna
like
kill
got
me."
shook, and he like
He
stood there
said
for a
that
second,
after
and then he's
Red
like,
hit his sister. He did
No,
say,
this was
I'm
before.
gonna unalive you.
Yeah,
That was before.
Yeah, he didn't say he was gonna unalive him until after Red punched his
It was
his
no,
sister.
he said it
was
before that.
before.
He said it way before that.
That conversation that Red and Kayla's dad had before everything happened, it didn't even seem that heated though. It just seemed like they were having a regular conversation.
Yeah, because
And
Red
things
was like
turned-
trying to chill.
But you got to think about it. The way that he was talking to Red, and he like noticed that he was being recorded, he like started laughing at it, and he was like, "Oh, but I love you."
Yeah,
And
but
Red,
if you
and Red, it was like, "Oh, like I'm a real ass," and like
if you
ain't
know-
nobody gonna kill,
He thought it was Fly.
if you know somebody is sipping a little too much, and you could see that he's sipping a little too much, then that should be your excuse to be like, hey, like
let me not engage you because you've been, too much. But Red clearly didn't think that. Clearly he got too hot-headed and wanted to, so that's what he did.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Okay, and now it is the 5 minutes is up, so we're gonna refresh the panel again. We're gonna bring new people up. So if y'all want to speak, just come up. We're doing every 5 minutes. We'll have a panel refresh because we have a bunch of people that want to say something. So come on up. If you were just up but you weren't done, you can request back up. We'll let you up. But go ahead and speak if y'all have something to say.
I just wanted to say that at Coco's gender reveal, there was alcohol and there was no issue, so people shouldn't be like, oh, there shouldn't have been any alcohol. It's the adults, like, a responsibility, especially if you're in your older 30s, to, like, know to handle your drinks.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, there was no issue with there being alcohol there. I've been to multiple reveals where there was alcohol. I've been to 3 probably in the past summer, you know?
But I also feel like there shouldn't have been like DR, UGS there. I mean,
There
they're little
wasn't
kids.
any substances there.
I honestly think like everything should have been in moderation. Like
I just want to
think
say one
Allison-
thing. Allison, no one cares what you think. Okay, thanks, bye.
That's rude. Why is everyone
no one would care what you think either?
That was
Why do you
rude.
guys come for Allison every time?
I think Allison made a point that there's like gender reveals where there's like alcohol and stuff. I just think it
Okay,
should have
y'all.
been-
No, listen. I have a theory to the alcohol, right? Because
One at a time,
who
y'all,
were the
one
two
at
that were
a
drunk
time.
there?
Finish
Who
what
were
I'm
the two that were
saying
drunk there?
before,
Was it not
because you're
the
just
mom
interrupting,
and the
and that's
dad
kinda rude.
of
Hold on
who
one
are
second. Deformography, one at a time, y'all, please. We cannot hear anyone if everybody's speaking at the same time. Okay, go.
So I was basically saying that I agree with what Allison said. There's gender reveal where there's like alcohol. It should have just been like in moderation. And I think somebody previously, like before you like switched everyone around with the whole 5 minute, mentioned how Red and Kayla's dad was basically interacting, and yes, he was under the influence, and he was basically saying some stuff that could have been alarming for Red. And I'm not trying to defend what he did with, him hitting the sister and everything, but we're all aware of Red's mental health status, right? So even if dad was just trying to come off like, hey, if you hurt my daughter, thinking it was Alex for whatever reason, I would do this. That could have triggered him to react the way he did, So I think it's just.
Well,
I think
I
Red
have
is wrong,
a
but
conspiracy.
the fact that Red got physical.
I have a conspiracy. I think that he purposely hit the woman because he's known to have hit Amina before. I think he purposely hit her because he was too scared to hit Kayla's dad.
Yes.
You're right.
But I feel like that would be counteractive. That would be counteractive to me because if you hit my sister, now I'm coming at you crazy.
Close. The hit was too close to her face for it to
Always
be on
wait for
accident.
security to be conveniently right there before he hits somebody. Does anyone else notice
She
that?
was trying to stop Red from fighting. She was trying to stop. If y'all can see, she put her hand to stop him, and when she was walking away, he punched her.
Yeah,
But my question is, why have any substances to begin with? Because if they already had controversy before and like problems before, they should have known that there was going to be problems today.
Well,
So,
Red is he
Anyone
does
hear Red
he
tell the
struggles
cameraman
with
to take an
substance.
Adderall?
Sorry.
Did anyone else hear that? Him tell the cameraman to take an Adderall?
yeah,
We
because
can't
they
say
were
that,
saying,
Miss Lady. We
yeah,
cannot
they
say specific rug names, y'all. Like, please be censored when you come up here so we don't get clipped. And please keep tapping the screens. Spam F1 in the comments and roses, please.
Going off with that.
I just want to know. Kayla came up here and she was lying and said stuff wasn't said when it was clearly said. Like we all didn't hear it. Like about the KIL situation, like we heard that, and then him thinking Red was Fly, like we all heard that. So I don't know why she's like
I don't
lying
think
from a
Kayla was
different
aware
narrative.
of what was said because she was a little bit away from both of them. So I'm pretty sure when she sees the clips, she's going to realize that there were some things that were said.
yeah, the camera was mostly pointed at Fly and Red all night.
Yeah.
I didn't like the fact that after they blew the gender, he just walked away.
I feel like
I was like, what?
Me too, girl. Me too.
I was like,
in the
where is
beginning?
the hug?
For real.
going off what that one girl said up here,
for her.
like it's the island boys, you have to respect them. It doesn't matter how much clout you have. You have to give respect to get it. You can't just go around disrespecting everybody and say, "Oh, I'm an island boy. You have to respect me." No, I don't think people understand. Kayla's dad has been there for Kayla all this time. That Fly has done her so bad, and he's seen it all and seen the cheating and the talking to her, and just some of us seeing these clips online and being like, "Oh my gosh, that's awful."
I feel bad that they put so much money.
I have a daughter, and I could not.
Kayla keeps going back to him.
I feel bad that they put so much money into it, already knowing the gender. Like, I knew my gender. That's why I didn't throw a gender reveal, because I wasn't shocked. You know, like, I was like, okay, well, what's the point if I'm not going to be surprised? Like, she knew the gender, and I knew it as well, but told me to be quiet because she sent me a ultrasound video, and the ultrasound was calling the baby a boy, and I was like, oh my god.
Wait, but exactly, to feed off of what Layton was saying, on God, like, literally, who were the two drunkest people there? The parents. The parents. They were obviously disgruntled. Both of the parents at the party were drunk. I mean,
think they just had a party, though, because Kayla wanted to experience her first kid.
Let's be for real.
I thought it was weird that Red was telling that one girl to kiss him on the stream. Like, what kind of stream is this?
No, but you guys
he's just
I
a
think we
flexer.
forgot
He's a
something.
flexer.
We
Red
forgot
was
that
grabbing
Fly's daughter
himself
was actually
and
this
flipping
event.
his middle fingers off and being very, very disrespectful with that many children there too.
In front of his mom, too.
Guys, I think we forgot that Fly's daughter was actually at this event, and this was like, does anyone know if she's okay? Was she around all of that? Like,
Kayla says she's okay.
There was children there. We forgot that.
Whenever Red went to
One at a time, y'all. Please, we can't hear
Red
it.
threw the punch, when Red threw the
Other
punch,
people
there
were
was
taking
literally
care
a
of her.
girl. There's a little girl right there. They pulled her away.
All I have to say, if y'all see, Kayla has her mom Fly mom don't like Kayla, but she got respect for her. So why they don't do the same thing for her dad? Like, even if they don't like him, why they don't respect him? Like, that's what she was saying. If y'all can hear her screaming, she say, "Why y'all don't respect my dad?" Because y'all can see she respect Flight's mom, no matter what she says and how she makes her feel. So I feel like they should take all that in consideration about the gender reveal and be like, okay, this is a gender reveal, not a party.
Yeah, for sure. I agree, because if everyone was on the same page of this is a gender reveal, this is a happy moment, let's all be on a family type event, I don't think half of this shit would happen, for sure.
Yeah, I really feel like Fly should have been around Kayla more, since it was her, like, both of their days. Like, I really feel like they should have been together more.
I feel like...
Okay, y'all, so refresh. It has been 5 minutes, so if you have not been up yet, or if you want a chance to come back up and speak, just request back up and we'll bring you back up. I want everybody to have a chance to speak, so please all be like considerate of everyone who's trying to speak, and if somebody's speaking, don't try to speak over them, just give them a second to get it out. Okay, go ahead. Okay, let's have one last panel about this gender reveal situation, then I want to get into what's happening with Stella. As I told y'all earlier, there's new updates about the Stella and the minors with nudes situation, and I have proof and evidence. So we will get into that after this panel, or after this little, session with the gender reveal. Kayla already let us know she'll be getting on live in a little bit after the whole, ultrasound that she's going to do. So let's just finish this little conversation and then we'll get into the Stella one, because Stella has been getting away with this for weeks because she claimed that it was a lie. There's no proof. There's no this, no that. Now I have the actual proof of what you sent to people. So I would love to get into that. Okay. So if y'all have something to say, just go ahead, unmute and speak. Please be considerate of everybody who's trying to speak and don't talk over each other.
Okay, guys, this is... Oh, go ahead, sorry. This is my backup account because my other one's in the alert, sadly, until 2025. But I just wanted to say that, like, I really feel bad for Kayla, and, like, I'm a big fan of her. And it's just, like, it's crazy. I don't know, like, exactly what happened. but I was watching the kick and like I heard everyone screaming, and that's when I was like, what's going on? And I told my boyfriend to shut up for a minute, and I was like, oh.
I just want to say that I think Allison has no room to talk in this discussion when right now she's probably one of the biggest creators that are involved in a lot of drama. And yeah, she just has no room to talk, so that's all I have to say.
I don't know if you guys just saw, but Red did go live right now, and he said that Fly and Kayla are both not at the B&B anymore. That Kayla obviously took her dad's side, Fly took Kayla's side, and Red and Fly's mom took Red's side, obviously. But from Red's face and his eye is super red, it does look like Red and Kayla's dad did fight.
I
do feel really bad for Kayla, honestly. I feel really, really bad. But she did post a TikTok if you guys haven't seen it, and her and the baby are okay. And she shows us the baby in the ultrasound.
Perfect. That's good to know. That's good to hear, because I know that was her biggest thing, is like, I need to get out of here and go check on my baby. So good.
Yeah, and it's so cute. She says my baby boy, because now she knows.
Aww.
I think the baby was going to be fine the whole time. It's just the stress of it all. I think they way low.
Danielle, we can barely hear you. I think you're covering your mic.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I had to sit down on my blanket.
Yep. We can hear you now.
I feel so bad for Kayla, and I've always said this. I think Red needs to be kicked out of the picture for a little bit, because he seems to be kind of toxic to their relationship, even though it's his brother. But yeah, and then also the Stella thing, girl. I'm excited to hear this because I love Stella, and I've been so like lost with all that's going on with her. So just like hearing new things, I'm just like, what's going on?
Yeah, this time you're not. I would be very surprised if you loved her after this, honestly.
Really? Oh no, don't say that. I'm so sad.
Would you be okay with your favorite creators sending nudes and FO content to minors, knowing that they're minors?
No, don't say that. She is.
Yeah.
Stella did that?
Yeah.
Stella?
Absolutely. Yep.
No.
Yeah. But let's finish the conversation on Kayla first. So if anyone wants to set up.
With that thing, I'm so sad that happened tonight. Like, Kayla is such a great girl, has such a good heart, and I really, really hope that after tonight, her and her baby will be okay, and her little boy is going to be great. Like, she's going to have such a cute little boy. So anyways, that's that, and yeah, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about Stella.
I just wanted to piggyback off of what Frankie was saying about Red being live. He was talking about like his said side to the story that he, before the fight happened, that the dad told him like, oh, like, you know, like what Kayla said, that, oh, like if you don't protect my daughter, I will K you. That part, he said, oh, you could hear it in the video. I never heard that part in the video. I heard after he hit her aunt that he was saying that to him, but I didn't hear beforehand. That part I did not hear.
Oh. Yes, and I did post that beforehand I did post that onto my Instagram reel. So if y'all want to listen for yourself and make your own opinion, you can.
So I watched the whole thing, and looking back at it, like, there was a lot of animosity and tension between everyone. So, like, you know, alcohol and enemies, or I don't know if you can say that, sorry. That doesn't really make a good mixture of people. So I feel like everyone should have had more control, especially out of respect for Kayla, because this was her day and they took that away from her.
Absolutely.
And I feel bad for her.
And she did say that when she came up here, she was like, you know, this is supposed to be my day, and it's completely gone.
Yeah, she can't get that back. And it's like now, I mean, I don't know if she plans on having a baby shower, but who is she going to invite now? She can't have all those people in the same room again.
Right.
What I don't like is like Red was going live flexing like that he's at the house. He's like, oh, like if I was the bad guy, why am I here?
Yeah, I feel like Red always has something to prove to people or something. Like he has to show that he's like tough or something. Like they always have to show out or something and show up.
That's what I'm thinking.
So he threw that punch, and I don't know if her aunt just so happened to walk in at that time or if he like aimed. Like I don't know, because like somebody said the dad was pretty far away. So like,
Yeah.
did you expect his hand to reach that far? Like, because he connected with her face, and that's. I mean, I'm surprised her aunt didn't call the police, and that's a charge right there.
And what's sad is that Kayla did come up here and say that aunt didn't even want to be on camera, let alone get hit. So let's be for real. She didn't think that was going to happen at all.
Yeah, it's sad.
Okay, y'all, the 5 minutes is over, so let's go ahead and change the conversation. I am going to actually restart because we got a violation. So I'm going to restart so that we can change the subject and talk about this Stella situation. So if y'all want to talk about the Stella situation, just go ahead and make sure you're following me already so that you can come back once I reset. If you haven't checked out the links in my bio, make sure you do. Go check out the new videos I posted. Make sure you do. Like, comment, repost. I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute to just like let the live cool down for a second. I will be right back. So make sure you're following, refresh the page so we can talk about the Stella situation because it's not good at all. I'll be right back. Make sure you follow. Be